I'm Cory McPherson, this is Nick Ryle. We're from Ryle, Kingston, and this is our June market review. So Nick, let's get straight into it. We're seeing a real momentum shift in the market at the moment. Some analysts are reporting and saying that we're moving from more of a neutral market into what they're now perceiving to be more of a buyer's market. How are you seeing things?
Well, Cory, in regards to buyer sentiment or just general levels of activity, we're still seeing good numbers through our open homes. We're still seeing new buyers enter the market who are actively looking to purchase. But overwhelming the response when we ask buyers what they are looking for, they're saying, look, we want value for money, and they want more house for their money than ever before.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the property market specifically, what are you seeing?
I think there's a degree of caution amongst buyers and sellers alike at the moment. In what's perceived as a softening market, buyers don't want to overpay for a property, and likewise sellers don't want to undersell the value of their home. And I think this can probably be attributed to a couple of factors, but the most glaring one is political and economic instability at the moment, and that does tend to affect consumer confidence in the ACT a little bit more than other capital cities.
Yeah, for sure. And the overall market dynamics, what's happening there?
We're seeing a bit of a two-speed economy in the ACT at the moment. That sub $600,000 segment is still good turnover, good results are being achieved, and there is a high level of demand. It's always that market where people are interested in purchasing. It's that higher end where we have seen a slight contraction in the market, where turning over and achieving a sale is a little bit more difficult, whereas 12 to 18 months ago there was a little bit more stock on the market, but it was overpriced and it just wasn't attracting the right buyers, and that's why they weren't seeing that level of turnover. But recently we've seen a little bit of a correction where sellers are happy to meet the market, and that's why we have seen a little bit more turnover in that segment.
Yeah, for sure. I agree totally with that. The upper end of the market has seen a lot more turnover in the last quarter, and I think that can be attributed to the sellers in that segment just being prepared to meet the market. So moving forward now with the federal budget behind us, moving into the new financial year, spring into the end of the year, what can we expect to see there?
Well, I think there's two things we could probably focus on, and I don't think there'll be any surprise. I think buyers are still going to be looking for value, and as I said, they do want more house for their money than ever before, and I think we can probably expect this trend to continue. Also within Canberra, there's a bit of a trend at the moment where we are getting good numbers for open homes, but unfortunately this isn't translating into multiple buyers per property. We're still seeing one or two people contest it out when it comes to making a purchase, and I think we can expect this trend to continue as well.
Yeah, I think now more importantly, getting the correct advice off your agent in regards to not just pricing, but correct pricing and aggressive pricing in terms of marketing, and also staging the home and presentation to make your home really stand out and really attract that competition is going to be more important than ever.
And it is those factors as well. Like, what is a tougher market? You need to have the right presentation, you need to have an effective marketing strategy, you need to have it appropriately pricing. Without those, you're going to be attracting the wrong buyers, you're certainly not going to be attracting offers, and ultimately it's going to lead your property not to be sold.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we're definitely in the middle of a changing market here. We'll be keeping a very close eye on to see what happens over the following months as we move into the new financial year. But from Nick Ryle, Cory McPherson and Ryle, Kingston, bye for now.